not going to be celebrating the holidays anymore.
My name is Monique Powers, and I'm a mobile esthetician with a cosmetology and manicuring license. In 2020, I closed both of my studios and moved my business into a custom-built van I named Azalea. Take a peek at my version of van life, my personal life, and my vacations in between.
Welcome back to work, you guys. How are you doing? If I look different, it's because I have bangs now. I actually had bangs pre-pandemic, and now I'm just getting back to what I used to look like, I think. So we'll see how long this lasts. Anyway, if you've been following me, you know I've been in Aruba, and that was great. I had a blast, had a lot of fun, but now it's time to get back to work. Today, basically, you guys are going to just be following me, spending the day with me. I have some clients in the studio, and then I'm going to run over to Malibu to do a house call. And then, let's see, tomorrow I'll be working as well. I am gonna have my water heater looked at. Remember, before I left, I said that was one of the things I needed to get done was something's wrong with my water heater, so I have to get that fixed. I'm gonna hang up my curtains, and then I will hop back on here and talk to you guys about why I am not going to be celebrating the holidays anymore. Okay, so I want to share that with you. So let's get to work. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. My appointment is at 8 a.m. to get my water heater looked at. I now have an error that shows that my sliding door is ajar, and that's because the weather strip is kind of loose. So I'm going to see Alfred. Hopefully I can see him today so he can help me secure that weather strip back into the groove. So I will check back in when I am getting my water heater looked at. I'm really early. So I'm going to just pull into this parking lot here. It's actually exactly 7 o'clock. And you just never know how traffic's going to be. So I'd rather be early than late. That's something that you guys should know about me. I hate tardiness. I hate it with a passion. So that's where I can kind of lose my patience. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys what this weather strip looks like because I have time to kill. I'm going to show you what this weather strip looks like. I tried to kind of put it back in place as much as I could, but I need help. So let me show you what it looks like. All right, let me show you guys. Oh, these are the curtains that were hanging up here. I put the clean curtains up here, and actually I only put one panel up here. There was 2 up here, so now there's only 1. It just looks cleaner, looks just much better. Anyway, let's take a look at this weather strip. See, it's this right here. That is not attached. It's not attached here. And it's giving me an error message. it thinks that the door is open. So anyway, hopefully Alfred can take a look at that and help me with that today. All right, so I'm just gonna clean up a little bit while I have some time to waste, and I'm gonna hop back on here when we are ready to tackle that water heater. And hopefully it's just a quick fix and nothing major is wrong with it, because it literally is brand new. I have not had it that long. So I'll hop back on here then, okay? Good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you? First time I've seen this one, so I'm not too sure like how to troubleshoot this thing.
Yeah.
You don't have like the manual or anything, right? For this thing, no. Or like the website.
Oh, I guess I could look at the website. I have to go past you to look at my phone. The door is locked.
Oh, okay.
You forgot I was coming?
Yes. So much stuff. This one first?
Yeah. I think we figured it out. We had to look at a YouTube video, and it was very simple. I probably could have done it myself if I had the presence of mind to go on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube. So anyway, from this point forward, I'm gonna have to stop being, and I don't do this on purpose, stop being a damsel in distress. Like, I have to have help with everything. And maybe I just need to sit down and just figure stuff out. But anyway, the people, the guys that built my van, whenever I have issues, I always just go back to them. They've been very good to me. I've said this before, if you get someone to build your van for you, to choose them wisely because they need to be available if there's an issue, if there's a problem. So they've been really good to me. It's been 3 years. I haven't had any issues. I've just been doing some upgrades, and they've just been really good to me. So anyway, from this point forward, I'm not gonna be a damsel in distress. I'm gonna try and figure things out. And for the most part I do, but not when it comes to Azalea, not when it comes to this van. I don't really. Anyway, that's in the past. This point forward, definitely 2024, I'm gonna be a new person, new bangs. Anyway, I'm gonna see some clients today, and before then I'm gonna see if I can figure out this weather strip, see if I can. I did try to put it back as much as I could, and there's an area that I'm getting a little stuck. So that's why I wanted to see Alfred, but I'm gonna look at it one more time. I'm gonna see if I can do this. So anyway, I will hop back on here later so I can talk about why I am not going to celebrate the holidays anymore. Okay, see you then. back at home. This was a very long day. I started in the dark and now I'm ending in the dark, but I'm home right now. Anyway, so I won't keep you guys. I know I said that I was going to tell you why I'm not going to be celebrating the holidays anymore. And if you've been following me for the last 3 years on Instagram, you would have seen me decorating my van for Christmas. And I love Christmas. It's actually my very favorite holiday. I love the lights and everything. But I realized, especially last year, I realized that my focus has been off. It has been all about the lights and the pretty decorations, and my focus really has not been on the birth of Jesus Christ. And it is during the Christmas holiday that we Christians do celebrate the birth of Jesus. And we're not saying that he was born on December 25th, but this is the time of year that we have decided we will remember and celebrate his birth. And when I've been decorating in the past, I think that has been like a footnote, and that has not been the focus. I've had like little gingerbread people and dancing reindeers and all kinds of stuff in my van. And last year, I actually took the decoration outside of the van. I opened up the back doors and I decorated the outside of the van, like with the doors open. The doors were decorated and the ground was decorated. We had the trees and everything. And I was in the park, and as soon as I got my pictures and my videos for Instagram and YouTube, I just tore it all down and cleaned up, and that was that. And I didn't really feel great about that. And I decided this year I'm not going to celebrate the holidays. I am going to celebrate holy days. This is a holy day. December 25th is when we want to remember and celebrate the birth of Jesus. So that's what I'm going to do. And, you know, there are people with many different reasons for celebrating or not celebrating Christmas or the birth of Jesus. I have heard one person, which was shocking, say that the whole conception, how Jesus was conceived, was actually a crime, like it was against Mary's will. And you know what I'm talking about. And that's why I'm always harping about we need to be reading and studying the Bible, because it's okay if you read the Bible and you're like, okay, I don't believe it, or I don't want nothing to do with it. That's okay. You've made an educated decision because you've read it. I find that most people that say derogatory things about Jesus, God, the Bible, have never read it. And most people who feel that way come from a legacy of people who do not believe, without just deciding one day, let me just be a critical thinker and let me read and find out, let me study what these Christians are talking about, and let's see if I agree with this, if I want this, you know, if I want to be saved, basically. Anyway, so I just want to I want to show you guys something. So in Luke chapter 1, I think it's verse 26 through 38, it talks about the birth of Jesus being foretold to Mary by the angel Gabriel. And I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to read like 3 little short verses where he says to her, basically, greetings, you who are highly favored, the Lord is with you. And he tells her that you're going to conceive and give birth to a son, and you are to call him Jesus. And then she says, I am the Lord's servant. May your word to me be fulfilled. And then the angel left her. So her saying, I am the Lord's servant. May your word to me be fulfilled. she is agreeing with what the angel Gabriel said to her. And anyone with an ounce of intelligence reading this, reading the Bible, there's no way she said, no, I'm not for this. Leave me alone. I don't want to do this or have any part in this. And then when you read further on, she even sings a song to say that she was taken advantage of. She didn't want this. This was against her will. Basically, a crime was committed. That is inaccurate. It's totally not true. And I want to read this one scripture to you, just really backing up why I am always harping on reading the Bible, studying the Bible for yourself, because there are some people that read it inaccurately and come up with these ridiculous conclusions, and we really just need to be critical thinkers and study these things out for ourselves. For those of you that don't know, Paul wrote the majority of the New Testament in the form of letters. And then Peter, in 2 Peter 3:16, he specifically says about Paul's writings. He specifically says that his letters contain some things that are hard to understand, which ignorant and unstable people distort, as they do the other scriptures, to their own destruction. Now, what are the other scriptures? The other scriptures are the rest of the Bible. There are plenty of scriptures in the Old Testament and in the New Testament that people have misinterpreted or used to deceive people. So this is why this scripture right here, if you don't hear anything else I've said, forget anything I've said, this is what the Bible is saying. This is the reason why you need to read it for yourself. So anyway, I'm sorry I'm going off on a tangent. My whole point was I'm going to be celebrating holy days, and I want to encourage you guys to read the Bible. Anyway, it's late. I know I'm just kind of rambling on. I hope this all makes sense to you guys. Leave a comment below on what you think about what I just said. And you can comment on the bangs as well. But I am looking forward to Christmas and having just a new focus on the holidays. I will not be decorating my van this year, and I'm not even sure if I'm ever going to decorate it inside again until I get my focus straight. Okay, so anyway, have a good night, you guys, and thank you so much just for listening thus far, and I apologize for rambling on. All right, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good night.